piece is entitled Solace, and solace means comfort in times of trouble or sorrow, something that gives relief. My movement in choreography began kind of at the beginning of the pandemic, and when everything shut down and all my jobs fell from underneath me, that feeling of anxiety that crept in. When I choreograph, my inspiration is typically the music, and so when I was thinking about music for this piece, I was looking through a lot of classical piano pieces. I always feel really moved by those, and so I found a piece by Franz Schubert called Serenade, and I loved it. It was a great theme, but it felt a little bit dry, and then I found a version adapted by Sergei Rachmaninoff, who made a theme off of the piece by Schubert, and I felt like it had a lot more ups and downs, and there was just a lot more passion in the music itself. When it comes to creating or choreographing, I tend to be slow in the process. I think I'm a little bit too detailed and articulate in wanting everything to be perfect. So this process did take me the course of a few months, all the way back to August in my living room, and then studio space for a day a week here and there over the course of the fall, and then finally, probably in about November, I completed the piece, and I've just been refining it since then. So my choreographic process was pretty isolated. I completed everything myself. I didn't have a lot of coaching help, though at one point in time I did have a friend look in on it, and it was very valuable because his insight wasn't about, turn out your leg more, lift your leg higher. It was more so the idea behind the movement and how I was initiating the movement, and I feel like he breathed new life into the piece, and that was really helpful in my process. When choreographing Solace, I feel like I grew as a person with the challenge of choreographing on myself and going through this isolated process. And I hope, even though we've all struggled through different variances in the pandemic, that this can be relatable to you, not only as a performing artist, but just as a person, how we've all dealt with this tension of restlessness and fatigue, and yet we know that there's hope at the end of the day.